Bonjour my little chefs and welcome back to Cooking with Lilou, the channel inspired by Lilou the Petit Chef book series. I am Chef Titi and welcome to my kitchen. I was looking at Lilou's garden today. See her in her little garden? And look at this, she has a lot of fruits and vegetables. But there's also something else in that garden that not many people talked about. She has herbs. So the herbs you will usually find in a garden are like basil, mint, parsley, cilantro, dill, and way much more. But today we are going to talk about one specific herb, our little friend, the basil. Now you can find basil like I showed you, like the little fresh leaves, or you can also find it dry. I know my little chefs, some of you are going to say, Chef Titi, I don't like basil, I don't want to eat it. It looks like a leaf from a tree and I don't like and I don't eat leaves. And I will tell you, you are right, my little chefs. Basil is not the easiest thing to eat. Sometimes it's too much, sometimes it's too little. If you are like me and you buy your fresh basil, you will end up having basil looking like this. Even after putting it in the water, most likely after a week, your basil will die. He loves me. He loves me not. The basil doesn't love me. I think because I killed it. So today I will show you what to do with your fresh basil before it goes bad. And you will be able to use it for your pasta, your pizza, your salad, your sandwiches without that leafy texture to it, but while keeping all its flavor and its freshness. And also it will make you save money. So my little chefs, I say no more dying leaves. Let's make some basil paste. Woo! Don't forget rule number 1, wash your hands, soap, hot water, 20 seconds. You will need a food processor or blender, a flat spatula, and an empty jar. 1 bunch of fresh basil, a teaspoon of salt, and some extra virgin olive oil. On your chopping board, you will take your basil and you will detach every leaf and you will put them on the side. We only need the basil leaves, so you can go ahead and throw away all the stems. Once you collected all your leaves, you want to wash them with cold water and make sure to dry them properly. In your food processor, you will then place all your basil leaves inside and you will blend all of it for about 10 seconds. You will then add 2 tablespoons of olive oil and you will mix again for about 10 seconds. You will finally add the salt, and with your flat spatula you will scrape off the basil from the edges of your food processor or blender if you're using a blender, and we will mix again for another 10 seconds to make sure everything is chopped properly. Finally, you will pour your basil into the jar. Remember, you can use any kind of jar you want. Your basil should have a beautiful bright color and should have the consistency of a paste. To finish, top it up with a little bit more olive oil. Make sure you cover it enough. This will help to keep the bright color of the basil and to keep it fresh. Our basil paste is ready and all you have to do is to keep it in the fridge. Now remember, anytime you need to use some fresh basil, all you have to do is take it out of the fridge and add it to your pasta, your pizza, spread it on your sandwiches. You can also use it as a dressing in the salad, or you can add it to your marinara sauce. Alright my little chefs, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and give us some thumbs up. I am Chef Titi. I will see you next week for another recipe. Thank you for coming into my kitchen. Bye bye.